Hey, welcome back everybody, and happening next month, check this out, it's called Hoosier Hearts, and you can be among the first to see this one-night-only event at the Benjamin Harrison Presidential Site, filled with love, poetry, art, music, all celebrating Valentine's Day and Black History Month at the same time, and several of Indiana's up-and-coming poets. Lindsay Beckley and Kai Benford are here with us this morning to talk about this. First of all, I love the H. It's like Hoosier Arts with the H.
Yes,
Hearts. It's very, very, very cool. This sounds like it's really going to be emotional, very stirring. Some of these works that are going to be presented.
Absolutely, yes. So we especially, I think, you're going to kind of see 3 vignettes within the house. One of them being a live reading of letters between President Benjamin Harrison and his wife Caroline Scott Harrison during the Civil War years. So when he was away at war, she's at home, they're exchanging letters. So we're doing kind of a live reading of those letters with folks in costume portraying the President and First Lady. I think that'll be a really emotional, kind of impactful room.
I mean, the timing in February, you know, is great for Valentine's Day. The connection to the Civil War, when you then tie it in with Black History Month, I mean, the connections there are so just natural.
Absolutely.
I mean, what does it mean to explore some of these works, some of these readings that you're going to be doing, when you put them in the context of today even?
Yeah, there's a lot, especially like coming off of the Civil War with like freed slave stuff. You have a lot of people, I guess, like famous people like Frederick Douglass, and trying to, I guess, like encourage more like advocacy for African American stuff. And then you have different like poets such as Paul Laurence Dunbar, who is also going to be, who will be one of the readings that will be read there, who try to, through their poetry and works, try to encourage that advocacy.
And you're going to be sharing some of that here in just a moment. To hear some of the words that were written way back then, and just, you know, when you really get into that that moment, I guess, imagine what they were feeling as these things were being written. That's what you're hoping to convey to the audience.
Yes, that, and also we'll have some contemporary poets, up-and-coming Hoosier poets that are reading original works. So we're definitely trying to strike that balance of historical, historical poetry and the letters, and then also having that balance with up-and-coming Hoosier artists and poets, and we're just kind of trying to give everybody an experience they won't forget this Valentine's Day.
And boy, just the venue, the setting too, and since we're connecting everything to history, what a place to be doing this.
Oh yeah, there's not much better of a place in Indy for that.
Yeah, so you know, from the Civil War era, letters that are being read, original contemporary poetry work. A lot of people around Indy may not know a lot about the local poetry scene.
Yeah.
What should folks know about this, maybe in their mindset, if they'd like to go check this out?
Yeah, we're working with a local nonprofit called Brick Street Poetry, and they have really some fantastic poets coming in. Phoenix Cole, she has a book out right now, and she'll be reading from that book, and we have a few other poets coming in, and I think they'll really be blown away by the talent right here locally.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, I know you have a piece that you would like to share here. Would love to hear it.
Yes. Okay, so this poem here is Invitation to Love, and this is written by Paul Laurence Dunbar. Come when the nights are bright with stars, or come when the moon is mellow. Come when the sun, his golden bars, drops on the hayfield yellow. Come in the twilight soft and gray, come in the night, or come in the day. Come, O love, whene'er you may, and you are welcome, welcome. You are sweet, O love, dear love. You are soft as the nesting dove. Come to my heart and bring it to rest, as a bird flies home to its welcome nest. Come when my heart is full of grief, or when my heart is merry. Come with the falling of the leaf, or with the reddening cherry. Come when the year's first blossom blows. Come when the summer gleams and glows. Come with the winter's drifting snows, and you are welcome, welcome.
Thank you so much. That's awesome. That's just a little taste of what people will be able to see. Again, the information we can put on your screen is for Hoosier Hearts, And we'll post that information at fox59.com as well. And again, just the very basics. How can people make reservations and the details of when?
Absolutely. So it's February 11th. It's going to be from 7 to 8:30. You can go to candlelighttheater.org for all of the details. Tickets start at $19.95, go up to $24.95. And yeah, we hope to see you there.
Great stuff. Right there on your screen is what we're going to be posting at fox59.com, so you can reserve your seat for that. A great night in store. Thank you so much both for coming in.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, and happy early Valentine's Day too.
Thank you.
All right, we'll be right back.